Cool. Hi, Carina. How are you?
I'm very well in yourself, JC.
I'm good, thanks. Carina, I'm so excited for you, man. You had some awesome results so far. I think you about 7 to 8 weeks in your program now, and you've lost a little bit more than 10 kgs already. You've surpassed more than 55 centimeters on your body already. How does that make you feel? How can you experience what you've gone through, and how do you feel at this stage by reaching these fantastic results in such a short amount of time?
Well, first of all, I'm actually very proud of myself because I've always doubted myself, and this was something that I wanted to do. And I actually feel very great. I've never felt so good in my life. I have more energy, and I just feel that I want to carry on with life. And yeah, this has been a hard journey so far for the first 9 weeks, but it's definitely been rewarding for the first 9 weeks of my journey. Yes, not a problem. I go full out for my workouts because if you don't do the workout, you won't see the results. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you say that you feel really great. What did you feel before you started? How was your emotions and how was your feelings before you started this journey? Obviously, there's a lot of emotions going through a person's heart and body and life and stuff before you make a decision to go through this. What did you go through before you decided, listen, I needed to make a change now, and it's really urgent that I need to make a change?
well, being a female in the world today, not all guys, but most people, men in particular, they always look down on women that is bigger and fatter. They want the perfect body girl. So yeah, being rejected, not always feeling beautiful, even though people do say, "Oh, you look so pretty today." I never felt it. But in the last couple of weeks, I've had a few people which told me that they can't believe I've lost so much weight, and I actually look sexy, and I'm not even at my goal weight yet. So yeah, definitely, it was mixed emotions in the beginning, but it was a decision that I had to make. It was now or never. I just made the decision, the mindset that I had to make to do this, but I've not regretted it one day. So yeah, I'm very happy, and the way I feel now is I have much more energy. I have a passion for life, which I didn't actually had. To lie on the couch and in the bed the whole day on a weekend was okay for me like 3 months ago, but now I want to go out. I want to reach my goal steps for the day, and I want to be outside because I just look and feel better. So yes.
Oh, that's awesome. I love your energy. And I think one thing that really stood out for me from the start was your passion for success. I think this is something that really stands out for me in your personality as well. You're just such a fighter. You really, I always tell my wife that you the ultimate warrior client. And no, I just love that fact about your personality, that you never gave up, regardless of the situations, the obstacles that came into your life. I know a little bit more about your medical stuff as well and the challenges you had there. And that was a major thing for me to see how you pushed through, and just how you decided, listen, you're not going to let that get you down, but you're just going to fight through it. And I'm really proud of you so far for what you've achieved. And more than that, I'm so grateful for how you feel. I think it's awesome that your outlook on life has changed, the way you feel, the way you experience life, and that you've changed your whole approach to life and how you look at things. So that's really awesome. So well done on that. What would you say is the difference between this program and previous programs or diets that you've done in the past? What do you think is the difference?
Well, I think to have the structure of this is your meal plan and this is your exercise program, as going jogging every day is not doing it, never did it for me. Being on banting, never, it did work for a point, but then it stopped. But this is having a structure that okay, this is what I'm doing for today. You can plan ahead because I've realized by planning ahead and prepping my meals is a big thing, because then if you go out, especially with my work, sometimes I need to go out. It's nothing just to stop and buy a takeaway, but now by prepping my
Yeah.
meals beforehand and having everything ready, then you have that structure and you know what you have to do. It's difficult to explain, but I don't know, this is just different for me than anything I previously did. I don't know, maybe because I did such a big mindset of making a change, of setting my mind right that I have to do this, that it's so easy for me. But, and previous stuff never worked. I don't know if I just never, my mind was not right, I think. But
Yeah.
I think having structure is a major thing in life.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And you said that you were traveling a lot. You actually travel a lot with your work. How much do you actually travel? Because I know there's a lot of people out there that do travel a lot in their cars. And do you think that traveling a lot and really being on the road a lot is an excuse, or you can use it as an excuse not to get your body into shape? Or because I know there's a lot of people struggling with this point, that they say, no, I drive a lot, or I spend a lot of time on the road, or whatever. Is that, do you think that's an excuse for not being in the best shape of your life, or not getting to your workouts, or not eating healthy?
I think most people use it as an excuse. If I think about it, when the first week I started, you had to change my plans as I had to travel for a whole week. So I had to do exercises in the hotel room or the guest house room. And I did the workouts and they were intense. Here and there, you try and adjust the meal plan because it's not always possible. But then you must make the right choice when you go out. Don't eat the pizza, eat the chicken and salads, stuff like that.
Okay.
You shouldn't use traveling as an excuse because you can still eat healthy while you travel. You can still do exercises while you travel. It's just indoors, your exercises, instead of going to the gym. So
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. So recently I've introduced you into one of my favorite types of exercising, and like one of my techniques that I use is high intermittent interval training sessions, and it's actually one of my favorite ways to train people to really fast track your weight loss and really make sure that we boost your immune system as fast as possible. How did you experience that towards people that get on a treadmill or get on a electrical or a bike for 20 to 40 minutes per day? How do you experience that?
well, I actually kind of prefer the HIIT sessions than running on the treadmill. It's more intense for me. My heart rate actually goes up much quicker and much better, and it feels like I just burn so much more calories by doing the HIIT sessions than actually running on the treadmill.
Yeah.
And I can feel intensity more when doing those sessions than doing the treadmill or just on the arm bike thing or whatever. Okay, the arm bike is actually quite intense, but yeah, the HIIT sessions, I actually prefer that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I think my last question that I want to ask you, Carina, before we get off is if if you had to say something to the people out there that struggle with the same emotions that you went through, feel that they're not good enough, feel that they're not worthy, they're rejected, they're struggling with their body and they just want to make a change, and they need to make a change really urgently, and they want to get into the best shape of their life, or they just want to live a healthier, sustainable lifestyle, what would you say to them, being there, being in their shoes, and overcoming that war, overcoming that situation, and really getting out on top? Although we're not there where we want to be, but you've made some huge leaps towards that goal. What would you say to somebody like that?
Well, first of all, you need to get the correct mindset. You need to make the choice that you want to do it. It's no use you going into something and you don't go into it 100%. 40% is not good enough. So you need to get the right mindset and then make that change and get structure in your life, plan, and just get someone moral support. Get people that support you. Get friends and family that's there for you. That if you need to go out, that they know, listen, you need to eat by this time, or we can't go there, or we can't do this. if you don't have a support system as well, it's going to be difficult, especially if you're on your own. But the biggest thing to overstep is to get the right mindset and to make that change. And trust me, you will not regret it, as I have not regretted it one day. So.
Okay, that's awesome. Awesome, Carina. Carina, once again, I just want to say well done on what you've achieved so far. I'm really, really proud of you. I think you are a Wonder Woman, and I think you are a warrior, and so many people can look up to you. And just keep your head up, keep fighting, and I know that you will get to your goal. I'm going to support you fully, and I know that you're going to get there.